Bonjour subscribers, let us discuss about SQL and some of the SQL queries. So what is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language and it will manipulate and access data from the databases. So what can SQL do? SQL can execute queries against the database. It can insert, update, delete or retrieve records from the database, and it can create new databases and tables in a database, and it can create or store processes in database too. So in SQL, the major and some of the commands or queries are select, update, or insert, delete, and where. When it comes to insert query, the insert query helps in SQL to insert any data like rows or columns in particular table or in particular data. Let us see some simple code like insert into table name, where we are having some columns like 1 2 3 till column n, and we are having values. So in this, let us say an example like we are having some data like name, id, address, salary and all. So if we want to delete or if you want to insert any particular data, like in here we are only having 6 columns rows, so we want to add some another 7th column, so we can use the insert command. So here we are using insert into customers, so values are 7 Murphy, so the answer will be like here. So this is the insert command, how it will be used. And when it comes to SQL Select Query, we can fetch or we can select our respective or the data that we want from our table of the data. Let us see an example like here we are having some data from 1 to 7 columns or rows, and if we want to select a particular, we can use select from, and if you want to select all the data from the database, we can use star button. You can use star symbol. So the star symbol will work like this. When it comes to update query, if you want to update any data in the SQL, we can use update. And if you want to update any particular row or any particular column, then we can use the where condition to set the value in that particular, and we want to update only in that particular position. Example, this is how the where id and update will work. And when it comes to delete query, if you want to delete any row or column from the data, we can use the delete query to do any delete updations in the table. And the simple syntax for the delete is delete from table name. And if we want to delete a particular row or column, we can use where condition here to delete that particular column or row. So this is how it works. Like we are using SQL delete from customers, where we are giving some ID like 6. So from this we are deleting. See the result here, we have deleted that particular 6 ID. So this is all about SQL queries and comments and about a simple introduction about SQL. So merci subscribers.